Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Dan, and of course, you're tuning in to Collector's Digest. Alright, so I have this accessory tray right here. I'm actually doing some reposing on my Hot Toys figure. So this is the third one I've done. I've already done my bottom shelf on the right detolf in my office, which is Spider-Punk and Scarlet Spider, which I thought I was going to be selling recently. I actually had them up for sale, and I almost sold them, and then I don't know, I fucking regained consciousness and put a halt to that shit right away. All right, so here, check this out. For this, man, I don't know, I've had this figure now for, I think, coming up to almost a year and a half, maybe close to 2 years. I got a crazy deal on this figure when I first started collecting, and I had to get it. So this is the Sniper Rifle Tech Cowl edition. Here's the Tech Cowl right there, but you can't really pose him with the Tech Cowl. It kind of just sits there. But I wanted to incorporate the rifle, but I wanted it to look natural because he doesn't have double jointed elbows, unfortunately. So I was trying to figure out a way how I could do this, pose him with the sniper rifle in a dope, epic looking, just fucking pose. And I think that I've gotten close. Alright, so I think that might do it, right? I think that's sick, man. I arched his back a little bit instead of I really need to get a custom cape for this thing, man, because this cape is just not good. Like, especially, like, I mean, I can make it look decent from the front. I can maneuver it, but from the back, it's just, dude, it's horrible. So I need to get a custom cape. I need to hit up Jackson or somebody. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think that is fire. So here's the first poses that I did. I wanted to redo Scarlet and Spider-Punk. I was about to sell Scarlet. I don't want to sell him anymore, man. I didn't want to sell him to begin with, but now I really don't want to. I'm excited to build off these. Like, Miles Morales was just announced. I really want him. So, yeah, these I love a little pose I got going on right here. I got to give a shout out to Figure Finesser, my boy on IG. He helped guide me a little bit. Just gave me a little bit of feedback, a little bit of input on what I was doing. And this is what I come up with for Batfleck. I think that he looks great. Up here, man, I'm not going to touch him yet because, yeah, I'm fine with how he looks. Just these two so far. So I think next we're gonna go right over here. I don't know, I kind of want to leave Bane the way he is. I just want to tighten it up and make it look a little more realistic. Bane. My inspiration was, you know, I didn't want to use the photo again. Well, originally I wasn't even going to change the pose. I was just going to tighten it up. But I started thinking, and I was like, dude, change it. And then you'll want to look at it. You know what I mean? Like, so it's simple, really. He's just holding the cowl. The inspiration was kind of like, if you ever seen the episode of The Flash where Zoom beats the shit out of Barry Allen and then he drags his lifeless body all over the place and he's like, is this your hero? I don't know, I kind of had that in mind when I was going for this. He's just holding up the cowl. Like, is this your fucking symbolism of heroism, you know? I don't know, but I think it's cool. I think it'll work. Eventually, I'd like to do the body swap with the Fison body and kick the coat off and do some shit with double jointed elbows, but he doesn't have double jointed elbows, unfortunately. So yeah, there's Bane. Next we are doing Jackie Poo. I got to dust this base, so I actually put him right there. I'll take this. Yo, you need microfiber cloths. I use them to dust everything, except for the figures. When it's all filled up with dust, you just vacuum it off or use like a roller and roll the dust right on off. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with him, but I have to do something because I'm sick of looking at him. So you do get the steps to play with, and I think I'm gonna have him coming down them, since he does have like block feet, like what I mean is big blocked flat feet. I should be able to get a good balance to where I don't have to worry about him falling. But I do worry about that because when I first got him, I was dusting him with a rag and he fell forward. And the nose got all scuffed up, like, well, not scuffed, but the paint was missing. And that was the first time I had to do a little touch-up. So I did it. And now you can't see it. But yeah, this sculpt is just fucking amazing. I almost don't even want to mess with it because I like the pose he was in, but we must. So I wanted him walking down the steps, and that's why the back leg was kicked up like that. I'll show you that in a second, but to do that, I don't have him, I'm basically doing a balancing act. Now, I think for the most part, he would stand up by himself. I'm not trying to, you know, I was dusting this when I first got him. I was dusting it, and it fell, and the nose, it got paint like off of it, you know. I'm lucky it didn't chip. It fell pretty hard, so I had to go through and touch it up, and it turned out perfect. And at that time, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with the paintbrush, not like I do now. Let's move this back. But so yeah, he's clipped into the back of the base right there like that. And I mean, I could do that, that's cool, but I actually like this a little bit better. So let me put the head up like that. And then move his leg back a little bit to like right here. And then, by the way, when I go to balance a figure, I hold the foot or wherever it's going to balance at, and I just kind of keep messing with it until it balances. The cool thing about this is the back leg there. A lot of weight is actually shifted onto that, so that it does help him stand and not tip. Just move the camera back a little bit. I really like this pose a lot, and I think this is how I want to display him. So I think I'm gonna have to put the base in there first, and then just kind of get down there because he's on the bottom shelf, and balance him. But I don't think it'll fall. At least I hope not. There is a mat down there now. That's part of the reason I went with these mats, so that if it falls, it's on something that's kind of more cushion than just hard glass. Plus, it looks sweet with the black inserts. I don't know if I ever mentioned that to you guys. I did that with this stuff right here. Just a roll of toolbox liner. I got it at Home Depot. Stuff works great, man. And that stuff was like, I want to say it was like 10 or 15 bucks a roll. I don't know, but you got a lot of it, so And that's what Vader is on that. I gotta get him in a DTOF. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it for Joker. I'm happy with this. I like how he kind of has his head up. It's kind of inspired by, obviously, Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. Of him walking down the steps. Since I have the little diorama base. Problem is, man, dust just sticks to this. Tell you, when you have a dog, man, you create a lot of dust. You say you create a lot of dust. Constantly dusting. That's why I have 20 fucking microfiber cloths. One of Hot Toys' best sculpts ever. Just look at that. It's phenomenal. This figure is so fucking clean, dude. When I started collecting, dude came to me and was like, "Hey, man, he got this at like San Diego Comic-Con one year, and he just had it in the box. He just waited for like a little while, and then just put it right back in the box. Never displayed it again. That's how I got it. I would like to have the other DX. What is it? The DX9 or DX8 or DX10? DX10. With him in his purple suit, and he comes with all that shit. I don't know. Ever since I saw this Hot Toys, I wanted it. And then the guy knew that, and that's why he offered to sell me his when I started collecting them. Alright, so this shelf is up next, and this is the Arkham shelf. I got Joker over there. I don't know that I'm going to change his pose much, or really any of these. I have Batman's arm articulated up, and I hope it's not going to stick. I'm thinking about getting like a little piece of something to put in there. With this, I'm going to, just like this, a little piece of plastic, right? This was from a figure, Hot Toy box. Him, the quarter scale. There's like no fucking hairs on this. Is just sitting on my fucking floor. Well, you know, you don't want it to get all fucked up. You want to make sure that that's actually going to do something. These are nice, man. These aren't metal ones. These are plastic. This came with the quarter scale to move the purse system. And take out the mouth plates. But, let me actually... I'm going to have to move this out of shot for a second. There's a less chance. Yeah, I'm going to articulate it because at least the arm, man. I'll leave the other one down. I got his body a little twisted too. It's just this figure, man, you can't do too much. And I don't want him to peel like at all. Just like Spider-Man, I want to have them, you know, I did Scarlet and Spider-Punk back to back. That's kind of how I want to display these guys. But I think I'm going to have to take the stand off of the bases. I know a lot of people don't use the bases, but I don't know, man. When you're paying this much for a figure, I kind of want to use everything that I can. Alright. So yeah, I think that looks actually really, really dope. Obviously, you know, there's not much that I can do with all of them being on one shelf, but I actually really do like the way that this looks, and I really hope Hot Toys comes out with more fucking Arkham figures. I'm happy they're doing the Batman Beyond. I don't know why they're doing a re-release of this guy with the gold. I don't remember that suit being available after you beat everything, and I've beat that game multiple times. I could be wrong. It has been a while. So, let's do a little recap of everything. These guys were the first to be reposed. I mean, I really love this. I love the way that looks. Then we did Batfleck. And I like this because it's something new. And he does look like he's looking not in the right place. But his eyes are actually looking right at us. I don't know if you can see that. Probably not. But I still think that looks sick. Alright, then we took a look at Bane. We reposed him. Still, really just kind of swapped out the picture for the cowl. Still, though, I like the way that it looks. I swapped out his right hand for a fist instead of an open palm. And I think that looks dope. Again, my inspiration for this was the Flash TV show when Zoom beats the shit out of Barry Allen and takes him to all those places and holds him up and is like, is this your hero? And then down, here's Jack, aka Uncle Bingo, and so far he's balancing, knock on wood. So I'm happy with that. I think that that looks really, really cool. And then of course, the Arkham set. It's not really a set, it's just the Arkham figures that I have. So that's really it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video, man. Hey, listen, I wanted to let you guys know that if you want to follow me outside of here, click the link in the description to my Instagram, because I film every day. I'm filming whatever I'm doing, whatever I'm messing around with, whatever figures. I always put it on my stories, and that's where a lot of people interact with me at. And lately, a lot of people that do interact with me have told me, like, keep going. This is really fun to watch, and we like to see everything that you're doing. A couple discouraging messages from people from some information that's come out about me talking to certain people in the community or taking certain sides about custom work and mass. Listen, I don't have any custom work in my collection. I love the mass produced stuff. I'm just letting people know the differences. And as far as talking to certain people, dude, we got to cancel out the cancel culture, man. People make mistakes, and it happens. I've made plenty of mistakes. I make mistakes every single day. I would want people to have mercy on me and allow me the opportunity to present myself in a decent way, in a good way, so that people would actually know who I am. You know? There's just too much, you know, YouTubers trying to compete with each other. I'm a tiny little channel with 500 subs, you know. I'm blessed for the attention that the channel's getting right now, but at the same time, I feel that the quality content that I make, it's deserved. And I mean, look, we're not gonna stop. We're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep making content, and I'm gonna continue to enjoy it. So the people that want to send discouraging messages, listen, I don't have an issue with anybody. Unfortunately, some people, you know, they wanna unfriend you because you don't agree with them on a piece, or to me that's just child's play, man. You know, this is my hobby. This is what I love doing. I'm trying to set myself up to where in the future, when you know, time to retire or whatever, I could live off this by just doing what I love. And I'm human. I make mistakes. Video talking about spreading positivity and the negativity in the community, and you know, whatever, man. Like, somebody told me you need to practice what you preach. I don't not do that. You know what I mean? Like, but if somebody is trying to get over on somebody else and take money out of their pocket for their own financial gain and get over on that person's passion and interest, that's bullshit, you know? So listen, I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I love it every fucking day. I enjoy doing this for you guys. And if you want to follow me and you want to see more from me, click the link in my bio. Go to my Instagram. I post my stories every single day. Everything I'm doing. When I get home, I start uploading to my story because it's easy as hell, and I can film on the go. So that's going to do it. I want to say thank you to everybody that's been subscribing, everybody that's been reaching out. I truly, truly appreciate it. I have a plan to do a little collaboration with another YouTuber coming up. I've mentioned it, I believe, in the last video, and on my Instagram. So I'm excited to do that, and I'm excited to keep pushing forward. Thank you to everybody, all the YouTubers out there that has inspired me to do what I'm doing here, and I love it. So that's gonna do it, guys. Thank you so much, and in the future we'll do more Hot Toys Repose videos, especially when we get more of them. So all right, if you made it this far, please hit the thumbs up for your boy, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Stay safe out there. God bless. Peace.